you ready to be a game changer? Join me, Vindy L, on GenerationNature.com, a cool online destination and show dedicated to us, the next generation of real game changers. Witness inspiring animal stories, play interactive games, plus discover real actions you and I can take part in. You can be a game changer.
Your sister or even your parents. Any single individual that makes positive change for our natural world. And all it takes is one simple act to make a world of difference for animals in need. Just like Panini! Hey there, little guy. Now this is Panini. He's a roseate spoonbill and just one of our many animal ambassadors here at SeaWorld. And here to tell us a little bit more about this feathered friend of ours is my buddy Alex. How's it going?
Good, how you doing, man?
Good, really good. Now Alex, I have a question about Panini here. Obviously he's got this very distinct pink coloration. Why is that?
Well, actually, these guys will eat a lot of fish and shrimp. Now, what other bird do you think eats shrimp and has the same color?
Well, I know flamingos are pink.
Very good. Actually, flamingos are cousins to the spoonbill, so they both eat the same shrimp, and actually that's how they get their color.
Oh, well, that's good to know. And how did Panini Companies seem to go above and beyond? Please help me in welcoming JP, Dr. Laura Croft, and Corey Oxman. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight, and I know that I've had the luxury of working with each and every one of you in a variety of ways, but our audience might not know you just as well, so if you don't mind introducing yourself and saying what your specialty here at the park is.
I'm JP, I'm a supervisor of animal care, and I also have the privilege of working with our animal rescue team.
I'm Dr. Laura Croft. I'm one of the veterinarians here at SeaWorld Orlando, so I get to provide medical care to all the park's animals, but also participate in the wildlife rescue and rehabilitation efforts.
And I'm Corey Oxman. I've been a part of the animal training team for 11 years, and I currently serve as one of the company's animal ambassadors, which means I get to work with a wide variety of animals and share their incredible stories with our guests every day.
Well, thank you so much for all being here, and we look forward to hearing from you throughout. SeaWorld and other organizations were able to come together and help a mother and calf in need.
These waterways that we play in, we fish in, these dolphins swim and eat in. And unfortunately, sometimes fishing line is something that becomes very detrimental to these animals. SeaWorld got a call about a mother and a calf in the Halifax River that the calf was entangled in fishing line. The ability for this calf to nurse from mom or be able to eat on its own might be hindered by this monofilament line. So us getting there as quick as we could was crucial.
Several agencies, including the National Marine Fisheries Service and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, set out in boats to look for the dolphins. In Daytona Beach, Florida, rescuers are working to untangle a dolphin calf found with its mother before the injuries and stress levels reach a critical point.
Fortunately, with this calf, the entanglement wasn't that bad. We were able to make 2 or 3 cuts. The line came free. The calf looked really good. Mom was really good.
It's an injury that kills so many marine animals.
Here, Corey, I want to know a little bit more about this guy. Can you tell us about Panama's story?
Well, Panama is so much fun to work with, let me tell you. He has the energy and the excitement of any 4-year-old I've ever met. He is 4 years old, and unfortunately, Panama was abandoned on his nest when he was just a little baby. There was no mom or no dad around, and so the government decided, you know what, this pelican needs to be cared for by people. So we were lucky enough to be able to receive Panama 4 years ago, and he makes an amazing animal ambassador. So much fun to work with.
He looks like
A real danger to sea turtles. If you let those balloons just go up into the air, into nature, a lot of times they'll end up back in the oceans. And if you think about a balloon with a string, that can also look a lot like a jellyfish or a fish. If it's a mylar balloon, shiny, that can look like a fish darting through the water. And an unsuspecting sea turtle can eat that, and it can also cause a sea turtle harm.
Well, what was some of the main threats to sloths that we can help and possibly be even greater game changers?
Well, one of the biggest threats to sloths is deforestation. We all know that they love to climb, and they call the canopy of trees their home in Central and South America. And so what we need to do to protect the sloths and the environment that they live in is to recycle and use recycled products. And something that's so easy for all of us to do, tonight go home and check your orange juice label in your refrigerator and see where those oranges were grown. Hopefully, they're locally grown here in Florida. Unfortunately, what's happening in Central and South America, forests, or the rainforests where sloths live, are being destroyed to produce orange groves. So what we can do to help protect sloths is to purchase locally grown oranges.
Well, that's a really good, interesting fact to know, and I think each and every one of us is going to look.
Decided she was not able to return to her natural environment, and they asked us here at SeaWorld to care for her. So it's Alex and my pleasure to be able to care for Maddie for the last 11 years.
That is awesome. She is an incredible animal, and I don't know, but just like the other birds, you know, like Kanini and our pelican, they call Florida home. Is that the same case with our eagle?
That's right. I think Maddie's trying to answer you right now herself. Maddie was actually rescued right here in Central Florida, and bald eagles are